Yes. Here we are. Apologies for you mind getting anyone, sir? Since you over there opening the about us? Appreciate you, Ken. Thank you. Apologies for the late start. It was on me. I take full responsibilities for the late start. I got stuck at work. If we want to keep it totally honest, these kids have no guidance and they do stupid shit, which requires me to stay at work, and I did. So here we are, to the Left podcast again. Just want to say what's up, everybody. Once again, apologies for the late start. We usually go on at 8:30. It is 5 minutes to 11. It's not really professional of us. Better is free. So I figured if it's free, why complain about it? We are here. I am your host. Some call me Mario. Some call me Easy. Some call me Easy Does It. Some call me Como Tu Estás. And this is...
I was hoping you forgot that name.
Hell no. That's going to be my name forever. They call me Mr. Como Tu Estás. You feel me? Because I always ask how you doing.
Mayor Marlo.
AKA? Oh, shit.
I was hoping you ain't asked either.
Vanessa, what's going on? How you doing, lady?
Hold up.
Thanks for tuning in. Definitely seen you in Starlight on Sunday. Want to say what's up to you. I just want to say thank you. I'm giving you your flowers now because most people don't do the little things like this. Vanessa, I want to give you a shout out. I want to give you a shout out because every time you see me, you always show me love and you ain't never switch up. And I would like to say thank you, Miss Avila. I appreciate you for being you wholeheartedly.
Appreciate that.
And thanks for the love. It's definitely greatly appreciated and acknowledged.
People nowadays, they're too grateful to show people acknowledgement.
Yeah, and like showing love is gonna cost you something. That's the bad part. Mr. Arzu, what's the word, King?
Not at all.
Blessings to you too. I called somebody king and he was like, "You're not a king, you a pharaoh." And I was like,
Word,
that too. Thank you.
Showing people love, bro, like, it doesn't hurt.
Absolutely not. Love is free, man. It takes a lot more energy to be upset.
Showing people acknowledgement that
And
what they
being
have
spiteful.
on is fire, or what they doing is fire. That doesn't cost you nothing.
I definitely wholeheartedly agree on that. What else? Sunday we was at Starlight. If anybody was on Facebook Live with the Forever Loving Coconuts, this man did a little dance that day, which was really, really good. I didn't even know your Wanaga was up there like that, King. I surprised me.
No,
You got moves.
When it comes to that.
You definitely got the moves. Definitely.
And that's just as a kid. Like my mother used to leave me at my aunt's house, and I used to see how like my aunts and everybody responded to the men they used to dance to. So one time we went to a party, and it was playing the drums, and I just like I want to get that acknowledgement. So and everybody just looked at me, and my aunt just grabbed me because my aunt was nasty, bro. Every day that lady had me like just doing that. I'm like, and I grew a love for it. Like, even one of the drummers, he knows me very well. Because when he came to New York, and, like, you know how they open the doors to the ones that are coming from Honduras or whatever, I had him with me, like, nah, this kid is nasty. So, he was there. Like, he was there. But,
That's dope. Me and Arlo was just discussing something, and I want everybody's opinion. So we was thinking that we would take a day out of a week, most likely a Friday or a Saturday, and we would just go live. But with the going live, we want people to actually be in the audience interacting with us and having a conversation as we go on live. I feel like that's dope. If anybody is familiar with 85 South, I think they do their shows like that, and it's a lot more funnier and a lot more interesting when it's live and in person. So me and Arlo was thinking about doing that. Let us know what y'all think about that, because that's something I really, really would like to do. I think that'd be dope. Just sitting there having regular conversations, talking with everybody that's in the crowd or everybody who's online, having somebody read the comments, because
drinks and food is going to be involved.
Definitely. Drinks and food. I think you're going to buy the drinks, but the food is going to definitely be free. Fuck that. Because you're going to be thirsty after you eat. So you're going to have to drink. And that's when we're going to get you. We ain't going to charge an arm and a leg. It's going to be real basic shit. Miss Bermudez, good evening. Her reply was, IG. I'm guessing she's speaking on the video I posted earlier of my man over there doing his thing while we was in Vegas, which was the dopest part of Vegas. I'm actually glad I recorded that moment. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, just look at my stories. Arlo was over here busting a crazy wine, and I told myself if we were stranded and broke in Vegas, this nigga's gonna strip,
bro,
and I'm gonna be his pimp. Okay?
Now, let me talk about Vegas. I was not supposed to go. I didn't. Matter of fact, let me say I was not supposed to go because God knows where He's going. I didn't even expect to go. I did not expect to go. I just wanted to see my brothers off. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna chill with y'all before y'all dip, and we're gonna hang out or whatever. All I get is a phone call like, yo, what you doing? Yo, I'm about to go to the crib. I'm on my way. All right, make sure you bring a bag with you. Nigga, I ain't getting dressed there. I'm about to just bring. Oh, now you coming? I'm like, what? Yeah, bro. Like, you going with us to Vegas? I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, bro, I didn't even pay for it. Well, now that's already handled. You coming? And by the graces of a beautiful woman that set everything up, we got on a flight to Vegas, which was hilarious since we landed.
Facts. Absolute facts. Talk about a good time.
Oh my God.
Everybody was in my suite. I definitely had the suite.
I'm the person that didn't sleep. Every time they called me, I was on somebody's road.
That's a fact. That shit was OD fun. Shout out to everybody who went to Vegas on that trip. That was definitely a goodie. What else I want to talk about? We spoke about Vegas. So while you busting the wine and making us some money while we was gonna get stranded. If we was gonna get stranded.
I was really thinking about Chippendales. That was trying to set me up too.
And facts, nigga. Shit. You the best whiner I know. I don't think anybody fucking with you, to my knowledge. As far as heterosexual males who can dance. Because I think you might be able to get got by the LGBTQ community.
I don't want no issues, bro.
Of course you don't want no smoke. Another thing, I want everybody to clear your calendars for August 19th. Now, I know it's a ways away, but August 19th, it's a ways away. Okay. August 19th, me and my boy Mel's are going to bring something really, really dope to the Caribbean, Jamaican, Garifuna community that I think everybody would enjoy. I don't normally do events because I'm not an event type of guy, but I felt really passionate about doing this particular event because I thought this is something everybody needs to be a part of. I just want y'all to save a couple dollars because it's going to run you some chicken, okay? Just save a couple dollars. For those of you who have Klarna, PayPal, Afterpay, all of those things, I'm going to need you to start working on making payments because you're about to make a purchase. And we will definitely give you more information Memorial Day because that's when we will be dropping the flyer and announcing our event. I want everybody to pull up. I want everybody to come in their best dressed and show me love. Show us love. Because I really feel like HMF has never thrown a party. We've done barbecues, we've done basketball tournaments, but we've never thrown an event. And I really think everybody's going to enjoy it. Everybody's going to love it, actually. Let's see. What else do I want to talk to you guys about? Ooh, update. Remember when I was telling you about my dude and he was trying to holler at Shorty and Shorty wasn't interested because one of her friends had told her that they was talking.
At the end of the day, he never got the details.
So this is how small the world is, okay? Anybody not following the podcast, you wouldn't understand, but let me give you a very, very quick background. There was a guy, right? Very, very dope dude. He was talking to a girl. Now, I don't know what the girl rules are if one of your friends had spoken to a guy who's interested in you. Most girls would say, oh no, that's my friend, I'm gonna let him go. But if you feeling the dude, it's kind of different. And what happened? What happened? And they spoke. There was a gap in how long they was talking, right? So now here it is. So now she walks up to him and she ghosts him. She tells him, yo, listen, we better off as friends, and I don't date people that are known by my friends, which is kind of understandable. So he understood what it was, but all he wanted to know was who was Shorty? Del. All he wanted to know was who was this girl, so he can better determine what type of relationship they had. Why? Because women lie. Men lie too. But women lie about people they associated themselves with to make themselves feel better about themselves. I don't know why girls do it, and niggas do it too. Me, if I didn't sleep with somebody, I have no problem saying that I didn't clap your buns, because I didn't. It's just the truth. But this particular individual had a conversation, right? So now he's posting pictures on social media. Mm-hmm. So he posts a picture. Somebody randomly hits him up. Randomly. And he was telling me that, yo, it's kind of strange because I've never spoken to Shorty before. The only thing I ever did was if she posted a picture, I would react to it. So heart, fire, 100, just the regular shit niggas react to when they see a dope picture.
Didn't I tell you?
Regular dope picture. But he was kind of wondering, like, she never replied before. Now, all of a sudden, Shorty's replying. So now he's trying to put two and two together to see if they know each other. He can't link them at all. But it's just weird because that shit just didn't happen by coincidence. So he's taking his time now. She's trying to, I guess, push up on him, for lack of a better term. And he's really not feeling her because at the time where he was feeling her, the energy wasn't reciprocated because she was ghosting him. He was leaving comments and she wasn't replying.
So she got a fake friend.
No, this is the dude now talking, not talking to the main Shorty, talking to Shorty's friend.
So she has a fake friend.
Right. Shit, right. So now he's like, nah, this shit is too good to be true. So now he wants to approach the girl and tell her, yo, is this the girl that said that we used to fuck around? Because if she said that, it's cap. Because we never used to talk like that. And he's even willing to show her the messages to show her that when he was trying to reach out, Shorty wasn't replying back, which is kind of crazy. But now he doesn't know what to do. Like, now that he knows, because it was bothering him, like, how can a third party ruin the situation, especially if the situation wasn't that deep? So now his thing is, do I approach her, tell her I know who, and then let her know that the bitch was lying? Or do I just hold her up?
Send it as a text message.
So you want me to tell him to send it as a text message?
Snap a picture.
Uh-huh.
Because it makes sense to him. And now it's making sense. Because now he has to do his investigation to see if they know each other. If they know each other, I think snap that pic and send it to him. Be like, yo, look at your friend.
And one of his messages, Shorty wrote, "Can I ask you a question?" But then never asked the question.
Right. So send him the text message.
That nigga's betting the house on it. Like, yeah, that's her.
I don't like bringing up friendships. I don't like bringing up households. But it happens a lot, though.
A lot.
With women, it happens a lot. Like, Shorty wasn't interested in you until one of her other friends is, and now.
Absolutely right. Absolutely.
And that happens when we was kids. Like, what the hell?
Right. That's like dope song that you skipped and then later found out it was fire.
Fire. Well, that's fire.
For real, that was good?
Oh, my God.
I'm glad you like that one. I'm glad you like that one. Yeah, sometimes it's that 80-20 rule. You are for sure that you're going to get a 80, and what you already have is the 80, and you go for the 20, and you end up short. That's tough. I personally feel like it's kind of fucked up that Shorty had to lie like that so her friend couldn't have a relationship. And clearly, if he's still lusting after Shorty or he still feels some type of way about her, like, he's ruining something that could have started off dope. And how awkward would it be if they do end up linking, she invites him to an event, and the other Shorty there? And mind you, Shorty got a couple of followers on Instagram too. I think she got like about 25K or something like that, and all of that. She's semi-known.
Any girl that got more than 20, any girl that got 25 around that number, I'm not even interested.
But for you to have all of that and still hate on your homegirl possibly finding the one is crazy. And I feel like people interject themselves in situations that they ain't got nothing to do with.
She have all those followers? That's my thing.
She posts provocative pictures.
Right,
so titties out, ass out, partying.
So you already talking about a person that's already dealing with insecurities and is actually accepting her sexuality to actually feel like at the end of the day she's not going to get likes from men in public. Like, the men that love, like, that lust over her, that's her sense of confidence. There's where she get her sense of confidence from.
Right, but the thing is right, you get that sense of confidence, but you're not giving no energy back to that situation. Because he said he wrote, like, heart eyes, heart, 100, thumbs up, liking, then sending her messages, hey, what's up, I'd like to get to know you better. No reply, straight ghost.
Because it's a sense of confidence,
but now is a reply now is what I'm saying.
Right.
Now, because Shorty found out that there was somebody else there who could possibly like her friend. Now she's in the DMs talking about, hey, how you doing? And now he's not replying back. He's ghosting her now. Now the shoe was on the other foot.
Right. It's a big ass foot.
Relationships is well, that's not even relationships.
It's just,
I don't even think that's even a situation. It didn't even have time to develop into a situation because Shorty lied and said that they used to fuck around, and that exited him out of that situation. So he didn't even have a chance to make it a situation.
Bro, it'd be some strange situations.
OD.
Especially with girl code and how they move. And you as a man, you need to understand and keep ties on how to move. It's not even freedom of liking somebody no more. Like, if you like this person, understand that. Or if you show this person interest, that comes with a lot.
Whew,
this is why I stay away from social media. Far away.
But was it really social media though?
Yes. So she would have never knew, or he would have never been liking pictures enough to sit there and have that type of situation.
Yeah, but I feel like if a nigga...
The difference between Facebook and Instagram is two things.
What?
Facebook is a heart. Instagram is emojis. Emojis have more meanings than just a heart.
I agree.
So the fact that you've been sending emojis that show how you feel...
It's not actually emojis. It's reactions. You know when somebody posts something and you click on it and they give you the options of reaction to the photo?
Right.
That is what happened. he just reacted. It was a heart. It was a thumbs up. It was a 100. Then it was a fire. It's that.
See the 100. See, but you need to see what they mean.
So break it down. All right.
Fire.
All right. Let me give
Think
you.
about it.
I'm gonna throw the emojis at you, and I'm gonna have you break it down to give me a deeper meaning of what it means. All right, we're gonna
If you
go.
send it to a girl.
Right, I'm sending it to a girl.
Yeah.
A girl posts a dope picture, and she in a fire fit,
All right.
and I write fire. What am I really trying to say?
How was she posing in the picture?
You know, ass out, titties out,
And you wrote fire.
looking like a joint,
You see how you put fire?
and I put fire.
That shit fire. That means that I'm gonna clap your shit. Keep going.
Why can't this shit just be? What if
Keep
it
going.
was just a fire pit? What if you haven't looked good in a long time, and now all of a sudden you pop out and you looking decent?
So that means now I want to clap your shit.
So fire in 2022 means I want to clap your shit.
Now it all depends on who you send it to. If you know the person is different than the person that you don't know.
So if it's coming from a stranger, I want to clap your shit.
If it's coming from a stranger and you never met this person and it's a
Uh-huh.
girl and she put fire, let's say a girl put fire under your picture.
Okay, what you getting from that?
A girl put fire under your picture, what you gonna do?
I'm thinking she think the picture is fire.
Alright.
I don't do the overthinking
I don't
and
do
shit
it
like
neither.
that, bro.
I don't do it either, but at the end of the day, that's because of how we are with shit. We're talking about people who live on social media who don't know how to react with people person-wise. Everything is social media. Like a person that fucks with social media heavy is the only person that likes to text. Like I can't be with a person that likes to text. Like all the fuck you like to do is text. You can't have a regular conversation. If all you can do is text and conversate with me, then at the end of the day, this ain't gonna work out for you.
Yeah, and that energy is different in person.
We still talking about emojis. Keep going.
Some people be dope texts, and all of a sudden in
Keep
person,
talking.
energy just
We
different.
talking about emojis.
All right, cool. So now the 100 emoji.
100.
Now this is a male sending 100 to a female, and it's a picture.
He don't know.
He doesn't know her. He's just complimenting her because she looks nice. 100.
You look good. I'll be with you.
I don't see it.
You
look good, and I'll be with you.
I'm not telling you how we see it. I'm telling you how they see it.
Okay, cool. Hard eyes.
Hard eyes.
Right.
It's lit. Like I lick your lip.
Yo, brother, the fact that you are dragging this shit is crazy.
I'm telling you, that's how I look at it.
So thumbs up.
Thumbs up. I ain't gonna hold you. You coming up on my mind.
That's a good one. That's actually a good one. I didn't know that. Yo, bro. So now you got me thinking,
bro,
of how to send emojis now. Like that's crazy. I didn't think it would be. I didn't really think it was that deep. Facts. That texting shit is trash.
Super.
Absolutely right, Miss Flores. Yes, it is. But sometimes it's the best way to communicate because people really be busy.
If you're busy and you want to text me, I understand. But if you're home, you're telling me you're not doing nothing at all, and you want to continue texting instead of having a conversation, I'll pass.
Niggas don't like that.
No,
I'm not even gonna say
a
men.
nigga who's really interested in you don't like you.
Let's say men.
Men don't like it.
Men don't like it. Okay.
Like, at what age are you gonna learn that verbal communication is more important than at the end of the day just texting me?
Arlo, stop it. Where you get that from? Miss Shelly Flores is asking you a question. So,
which part?
all of it, nigga. That's I didn't know that emoji.
Let a nigga put a heart emoji on your picture. What you gonna feel like? Oh, that nigga like me. If you don't know that nigga, what you gonna do?
You do have a valid point. So I'm not arguing that. But it's tough though, because a heart emoji to me means that you really like the picture. That I look good.
Bro, think about the poses, my G. It'd be cheeks, back, titty to the side, or it'd be face, glossy eye, with a little bit of shine. Do you know what niggas is looking at?
Miss Flores says the emoji meaning. Where did you get it from? I'm not gonna lie. For some reason, woman, the titty meat in the side picture,
bro,
that shit is a turn on.
The whole side joint.
I like it.
See, but
like the titty meat on the side.
You know what you're showing. You know what you're showing. You know what you're doing.
That looks amazing to me. I'd be like, that's dope. How you get that like that?
Bro, the whole flexibility.
Facts.
You know what you're doing?
Yeah, that breast meat on the side is nice.
You're showing me mad silhouette.
No, I don't think about that. Maybe the pic just nice, hombre.
I heard you. That's why you posted it, right? That's why you learned that pose, because it's just nice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all women. I mean, y'all gotta come up with new poses. Because all the poses y'all girls take is real traditional. It's giving me 80s and 90s vibe. The hand on their hip.
Go to every
the one leg out with the one cheek poking is crazy.
Hey, what are you going to do? Go to every Instagram model's page that's selling cheeks. What's their pose?
Hand on the hip, or one cheek out,
no.
or the sideways.
Or you know what they do?
The whole view.
Or you know what they do? They push their whole pelvic back, and their whole chest be out here, and then they do a pose. I'm like, but no, me estás haciendo mimi. Show me titties.
Not me. All right, we look at your profile right now, and we'll see a couple of regular photos that has been passed down from generation to generation. Man, we got like a good 5-6 poses that we do. You know, the hand over the hand, looking and joint. We duck in, or we throw up some type of sign, or we just stand to the side. It's really not much. We limited. We got about 6.
So I want to sit there and show what size your cheeks is with the jeans on, and then when the man put an emoji, oh, he thirsty.
Emoji. I mean, but you just broke it down though. So if you broke it down like that,
what's this?
Yeah, that's definitely given passed down from generation to generation. The poses, Flores.
What's out there
though? The breast meats is definitely hanging
to the lowest part,
to the
navel. Feel me? What's gonna happen?
You drawing something.
So that means he already has an outlook. So the man like, damn, I ain't even get to the finish line. Let me see if she's gonna interact with this life.
Laugh my ass off. Not the generations. Absolutely the generations. Some of these poses, y'all see it. Y'all see other girls do it, and then y'all want to do it. It's been passed down. Yep. The sideways pose. The classic sideways pose.
But it's the sideways pose where you can see the back
and the front. God damn it.
Understand the silhouette.
You wanted something.
The way the heel work.
You are.
See, now it's different if a man says beautiful. A man can say beautiful, that don't mean nothing. You're gorgeous, that don't mean nothing. Emoji, oh, he on it.
That is tough. Demonic doings, you hear me?
So we work.
Strictly demonic. You ladies have been setting up men for generations and generations with these poses. I'm gonna need you guys to think of something new.
So they're lying to us.
Yeah, post some.
Don't lie to me.
Okay. But yeah, my poses haven't changed a bit anyway. It's the same old shit. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Damn. What he's showing you, I want to see too. You posted it on what's that? Facebook.
Facebook.
You posted it on Facebook. Mellow Yellow. Oh, that's tunes right there.
You feel me? On the picture. So she already giving you and selling you a vibe. Hear me?
A vibe that maybe she can't keep up. You out here just selling breast and dreams, Miss Flores. Breast and dreams. Does it come with the meal?
Yeah, her meal selection is fire. I'm gonna let you know.
Absolutely.
Her meal selection is super fire.
You guys please follow Miss Flores. She is based out of Houston. Her cooking skills are elite. I've never heard anybody complain about her food. Her food, her drinks, she got all of that on Smash. If anybody is in Houston looking for good eats, Miss Flores got y'all. She gonna take care of y'all. She's definitely dope. And if you know I put my stamp on it. If I put my stamp on it, it's legit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I don't think I've ever put my stamp on anything that was trash. What else? PSA and Open Discussions. Let me check our email.
This summer gonna be crazy.
To the Left Podcast at gmail.com. If anybody wants to send any emails, inquiries, asking us, anything you want to access, right? We are definitely pay attention to all of that. Oh, more subscribers. Yes, bring in the subscribers. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Subscribe. Porfa, please. Yeah, we getting up there, people. All right, help us get from the basement to the penthouse. Okay.
If you want to ask us more about emojis, just send me an emoji and I'm gonna let you know what it means.
Oh, as a matter of fact, post the emojis in the chat and he's gonna let you know the deeper meaning behind.
We're talking about from a man sending to a woman. I ain't talking about from a friend sending to a friend.
Right.
Like from a man sending to a woman.
Post your emojis and I think this shit is gonna be fun. Post your emojis and we'll give you a slight description.
They gotta be real with themselves. They can't be lying. Who swear it's the truth. They know what they be thinking. That's the crazy part.
Breast and dreams. Absolutely.
OD.
Abso-freaking-lutely. Another thing. Oh yeah. There was a question where someone asked me if you had to describe one factor that a woman has to have in a relationship, what will it be? If it was one thing that was a must and that it was non-negotiable, what would it be?
Physically or like?
No, overall. If you was building a woman and there was one quality that was non-negotiable, what would it be?
Loyalty.
Ooh, that's a good one. And the follow-up, you have to give a percentage of how important would sex be in that relationship. Out of 100%. Mind you, think about it. Whatever you're covering with sex, she's going to lack everything else in other factors within the relationship.
Well, when it comes to sex, I only need 40%.
Ooh, that's a good percentage. 40 is actually okay.
I only need 40%.
But the thing is, 40 is going to come with, the sex isn't going to be every day.
No, really.
Because it's not going to happen every day. And even though it's good, you still have those other factors where the 60% is at.
I can live with that.
You okay with that?
I don't need to smash every day. I'm going to be too busy to be smashing every day.
You definitely have a point there. Okay, we have Jackie Cheeks posted the winky eye with the tongue out.
You know you want to eat your box.
Just like that?
OD. He already giving you the taste good vibes. Like, yo, keep it on the low, but you taste good. So
the wink with the tongue out means I want to eat it.
Yo, like, I'm good.
From the front or from the back?
It don't matter. He a nasty nigga. It's his choice.
Niggas are disgusting. Okay, animales.
You only eating it once in a day, whatever you said.
Demonic doings. Shelly Flores, what that mean? It means what it sounds like, man. It means what it sounds like. Not myself. You fresh today, sir. She told me. Betty Mijas says IG. Hey, Betty. Thanks for joining us.
I'm sorry.
You're welcome. Anything else, Miss David, that you would like to ask the emoji god?
Oh, what would be yours, though?
I'm not going to hold you. One non-negotiable factor would be common sense, right? Common sense, because if you know that I've had a long day at work and that I've been busting my ass to make sure we're good, and I come to the crib, does it, like, I need you to know the common sense as, even if you had a complaint or a gripe or something that you wanted to discuss, if you clearly see that I am not in the mood to take such information, like, you could tell that life whoop my ass today, I need you to have the common sense to know that, okay, today might not be the day to bring this up because clearly he's seen enough.
But would that be common sense or would that be understanding?
It would be common sense more so. Because if you see that I don't even appear to be in that type of space, that we should have this conversation to discuss whatever problems that our relationship might have, you say, you know what? Today might not be the day to do this. Let me make sure he's good. And then we'll have this conversation some other time. It doesn't even have to be 3 weeks. We can have the conversation tomorrow, but just not today.
But I feel like most women don't.
Yeah, because I think
like most women know, like if you walk in the crib upset, I don't think women are gonna want to approach you knowing that you're already upset because they know that what you're about to say is 1,000.
Yeah, it's like a special ability I hope a woman would have that I always thought, like the ability to shut the fuck up. Okay, not in the sense of walking on eggshells, nothing. But knowing when enough is enough,
bro.
Like just knowing when to.
That's you just spoke about a generational curse, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going on for women are gonna speak, and we want them to shut the fuck up. But
it's not even like you can't say nothing at all.
But sometimes
it's that sometimes.
You know what? Sometimes you
just shut the fuck up.
No, but I think sometimes you need to hear them even when you don't want to.
Right, but the thing is, if I hear them in a negative space,
what's the emoji?
The first thing that's gonna happen is shut up. That's all I'm gonna think.
Right.
Shut up. I mean, yeah, especially if I'm tight and you want to go do it, talk about bullshit. The first thing I was shut up.
Bro, I did not.
Shut up! I don't want to hear it, bro. Shut up! Like I don't.
But that's what they do. We dealt with it our whole lives. You get it from your mother and grandma. This is just something that women do. But we gotta understand.
Oh, she put evil emoji with the purple eggplant and the peaches. Coming out. Okay.
So basically, you're gonna take 2 honeys.
Ooh, 2 honeys.
Drink some honey.
Honey.
And you get ready.
What else? It's about to be a long night.
Like he said, demonic doings.
Them cheeks is about to be drilled to infinity and beyond. You hear me? Shout out Buzz Lightyear. Miss Solano said, I agree with Arlo. I think it would be understanding. Right. But the understanding, I feel like the understanding would have to come from a place where both of you emotionally are at the same level.
Nah, not even.
Because you can't explain nothing to nobody who's already on 10. Like if I'm about to get into a fight, you telling me to calm down is not going to make me calm down.
If you're already on 10, and if that's the person that you're dealing with, then that's the person that you walk away from. Because that means understanding.
But now the conversation isn't happening.
See, understanding.
Because shout out was good.
But understanding is more important than common sense. Because at the end of the day, if you understand me and understand who you're dealing with, the person that you're with, then this is not the conversation at the current moment that we need to have.
Absolutely right, King. I wholeheartedly agree with you. Right.
Because just like we understand
be saying some shit.
No, because just like as men, we understand that on your monthly cycle, we leave you alone. Because anything that's this small could just turn left because of the internal pain you're dealing with. Read my face and understand it.
But sometimes it don't even be the period. Some people just like your energy. God damn, man. Sometimes your energy could just be bad because you had a bad day. Now, my thing is, I'm going to ask you, hey, you okay? I'm only going to ask you once. You tell me
how's
I'm
it
fine.
Going?
I'm going to let you rock out, and then we're going to revisit the conversation in a couple of hours, and then maybe you can tell me about your day. But there's going to be some point where I'm going to ask you, are you okay? You tell me you good. I'm not going to want to hear a later on story.
So basically, a cheat code to a conversation, as soon as the person enters this, it should be, how was your day? Because how was your day could literally tell you.
Not on the walk. I mean, you can do it on the walk-in. But you have to let somebody decompress from outside.
Well, right. But here's the thing about it. If you walk in, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, your girl asks you, hey, babe, so how was your day? Well, hey, how was your day? Calmly. You're going to tell her how was your day. Because you're not expecting nothing. But she's listening to you to know, okay, we can talk about it or we can't. It's something that we do. So they walk in and baby, good, how was your day? Then that's just automatic because that's just who we are.
Right.
But it also lets us know the mindset of the individual that we're with, our spouse, and how is this about to go for us. Especially when you play video games. You know, how was your day? I don't play video games, but I know you do.
I definitely play video games. Right? It's definitely...
You can hear what the fuck from the bottom of the hole. Like, yo, what the fuck, my nigga?
Yeah, even if I'm yelling or upset at the game, it's still therapeutic. I don't understand. Like, oh, why would you play something that makes you mad? So what? Mm-hmm. Why are you watching for JJ? It hurt, but you still do it, don't you? I don't think one has anything to do with it.
Wait. Like, I understood.
You understood it, right?
I get it, but...
Yeah, it's some annoyance there, but you still get it done because you like how you feel after the fact.
Right.
Same thing with video games.
Right.
Ms. Solano said, but your partner should be the highlight of a bad day. Seeing your partner should light you up, though. Your home should be a safe haven. Mm-hmm. And I agree.
Mm-hmm. It's a whole fact.
So safe.
It's a whole fact.
That she would be able to know when I'm not in the mood to have a conversation, even though it's bothering.
That's a fact.
That she's able to put her feelings aside because she see that shut up is at a high tone at that particular moment. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that the conversation could never happen, but sometimes shut up. Like, your relationship will go a long way if you just
learn how to understand
and pick and choose your battles. I'm not gonna argue with somebody about something that I know nothing about. Talk to me about some shit I know. Maybe a little bit of basketball, maybe a little bit of credit, video games, dressing, cars. I know a little something. But you think I'm about to go argue with a mechanic who's been doing it for 30 years?
But she's not arguing with a mechanic. She's arguing with you, and she's been with you long enough to want to argue, to have a conversation.
So you're with me long enough to want to have the conversation, but not with me long enough to know that I don't want to have the conversation.
At the moment, you mean?
At the moment.
See, at the moment. So that means understanding of who you are and what's going on. It's important. That doesn't mean common sense.
You got a point. Once again, Arlo wins. This was
about winning.
It was a good debate. You're right, nigga. Shut up. Knowing partners spiritually and emotionally. Absolute facts. I agree with you.
I'm very big on that.
Cynthia said no freedom of speech. You're definitely entitled to freedom of speech, right?
Everybody is.
But there's always a when and where factor to the speech.
You know, if you understand your man better, he's more scared of you. To the point that it'll keep him from doing a lot of dumb shit. That's the thing about men. We have this thing that we were scared of our mothers because you walk in the door, she already know what you did. Just on your behavior, she understood you. Stop trying to tame the nigga. Understand the nigga. Once you understand him...
Men are animals, okay?
Once you understand him, and he knows that you understand him, you basically become his best friend. You could become his biggest fear, but become his best friend.
And his strongest ally.
Right. So now what happens? You're his go-to for his decisions. So it's not that he can't decide nothing without you. It's just that he knows that you're going to have his best interest because his best interest involves you.
Felt that.
So you really try to understand the man you with. And if you don't understand the nigga, if you don't want to understand him, then don't be with him. Men and women.
Yeah. Like, don't go into, like, I feel like people go into relationships for their expectations, and they didn't go into a relationship thinking that it's a we and not an I.
Right. Don't like what you see from the outside and then the inside.
Try to change it.
Don't do that.
Because 10 times out of 10, who he was is what attracted you to him. So he was who he was before you got there. So trying to change him and let him know what you dislike and don't like about him is not something that's going to help the relationship.
Like, don't tell your homegirls, I ain't gonna lie, this shit bothers me when he does this. Then 2 years later, like, you always been doing this. You should have been said something.
Right. You should have nipped the behavior in the bud.
Been said something, please.
And that goes both ways. Let's go with the guys too. Like, if you know that you have a girlfriend that like to go out, and this is what she does.
Don't try to change that.
Don't volunteer to watch the kids. Don't fucking offer to help to assist her going out, and then you're in a relationship, and now all of a sudden
you want to domesticate her to be a housewife.
You want to domestic, right? It's not going to work out that way, bro.
Her choice when she was a mother, it's not going to be her choice now.
Absolute facts. You have to allow her to be the party goer that she is, because that's what drew you to her. Where you met her, you ain't meet her in her house. You met her outside. What the fuck made you think she was going to stay in the house even though y'all together? No.
With the short skirt.
She's an outgoing girl. She likes to party. Okay, cool. Babe, go ahead. Go have a good time with your girlfriends. I'll be right here in the crib chilling. It's no problem. I don't personally feel like you got to be everywhere your girl got to be. Go ahead. Be a hoe with your girlfriends. Not hoe in the sense as go have sex with other men. Hoe in the sense of ow and all of that and twerking and doing the video and all of that. Go be a thot. It's okay. That's acceptable. But just know, stop by McDonald's and bring me a chicken sandwich with cheese when you come back in the house, bro. Okay? With the mac sauce. Add bacon. Come on now. Niggas,
Stop eating bacon.
Bro, I'm sorry. I got a thing with bacon. I just love bacon. I feel like who you were in a relationship is not who you should stop being when you're together. It should be a balance. Like, it should always be a balance. Me, myself, I enjoy gambling. I enjoy going out with the fellas. I enjoy video games. That's not going to stop because we got together. I'm sorry. That's just a part of, what is it? My DNA, my well-being, my personality. It's just a part of who I am at that point. It's embedded in me. That's not changing. Sorry. If you don't like a nigga who play video games, a la mierda contigo.
And if you want the classy type of dude to approach you, French tips.
That's good advice.
French tips? What? Any street nigga see a girl with French tip, he's scared. He gonna approach you because you probably.
I mean, the woman with French tip is usually well put together.
What?
Definitely well put together. You right. Niggas put on facades though. Yeah, and some niggas do. But you knowing who you are, you can probably most likely see right through the fuck shit. Nothing happens overnight. Communication is key. Agreed, King. Definitely agree. Marilyn, facts. A lot of people are in relationships because they're comfortable, but they're not happy.
That's because of their age.
Right. Okay. And
they're comfortable because of their age.
And
now you don't want to be single.
And we just had a conversation about the whole phase.
You've been dying around. Now you like 30, 32, 33, and now you realize
that even then you still in your prime of the whole phase. I think it's about
you're still in your prime, but at the end of the day, they still in their prime, but bro, you need to also realize that they also have a gap on when they want to get pregnant or not.
Yeah, because pregnancy after 35.
So now they understand. So now they
35 is good.
Right.
But 36, 37, the baby gonna have some problems.
So now they understand that they're at their last years of being a BMW and a Mercedes. Like, yo, you got to give it in, or at the end of the day, you're about to have a whole lot of issues. So you got to settle down and find somebody to keep, so that they settle down with the wrong nigga. But that's because you've been running around for so long.
And look how many good niggas you probably passed by dealing with it stupid. And sometimes there's some couples that be in the same house and don't even sleep in the same room out of just sheer comfortability. But that's the path they chose. You got to make sure that you can't let that be you.
God bless them.
You see some red flags. It's okay to have the uncomfortable conversations.
I don't know how to date.
What you mean how to date? You don't know how to like take somebody out and be interested in one person
Like,
continuously?
I know how to do that, but it's like once I see a girl and I talk to you, how can I put this? It's just weird. I was thinking about it for the longest.
You're mine and nobody else's.
Yeah, like
you want to. Also, you a caveman. That's what.
No, I'm one of them niggas that's like,
nigga, you a caveman.
No, like once I find interest,
just say I like you.
Hold on, time out, Douglas.
And I want you.
Douglas. Hold on. Like,
we can do this thing.
Nah, what I'm saying is, like once I see you
and
use the vibe, like once I see you and I find interest and I start speaking up, I'm like, all right, I'm stuck. It's not to like I don't know how to process the. Oh, we still just talking, getting to know each other. It's like, no, I'm stuck.
Yeah, you maybe haven't found your person, but the lust eventually turns into something real once you can formulate it.
And then that's the problem. Like I'll be ready to be like, yo, this is it. I'm good. I'm chilling. And then you do some dumb shit, and I'm like, nah, I changed my mind. Because there's just certain things that I feel like as a woman you should have already understood.
Yeah,
there's an energy I came with.
Like for me, cigarettes are non-negotiable. Like if you smoke cigarettes, I don't give a fuck how amazing you are.
Speaking of stress,
I can't do cigarettes. Cigarettes has just always been, to me.
Speaking of stress,
nah, fuck that. Here, take a shot. You ain't gotta smoke a cigarette, especially the ones that smoke a cigarette on the toilet.
Like getting your nails done, your feet done, are non-negotiable. Cigarettes too.
And then you gotta
like
that the cigarette in the toilet.
You hear from the bathroom.
You got to do a cigarette with everything.
Did you just a cigarette?
A cigarette after you eat. A cigarette after sex. A cigarette in the morning with your breakfast. A cigarette with your coffee. A cigarette break at work. Nah, man. Nah. You know how much is packs of cigarettes, bro? And some people run through a pack a week. Yeah, some in a day. Nah, bro. No.
That's crazy.
No cigarettes for me. Like you smoke a little weed, cool. I'm okay with that because it's the we in 2022. Women are now becoming weed heads, and some women are becoming smoked out before they get into their prime.
Yeah, you are.
But weed is okay.
There's nothing wrong with anybody who smokes weed.
Nothing wrong at all. A blunt here and a blunt there, cool.
If you're not taking a bit, like if you just to relax.
But every day,
like
you don't even take one day off. Like you gotta smoke loud till you quiet. Like what? I don't, because don't give it.
You know what?
I feel like somebody told me that you gotta be a weed smoker to understand.
Come on. So technically, you want somebody who smoke.
No,
you always want them quiet.
You right, but at the same time, no. Weed every day is not it for me. Like if you do it once, it's not a problem, but it's not my type of thing. If you do it once in a blue moon when you having a good time or you socializing with friends and you roll up and smoke, that's cool. That's acceptable for me.
That's great. But
or when you're really stressed.
I could deal with a woman that smokes weed every day. It all depends on how much weed you smoke. Like if you smoking weed and putting gravel, then okay. And you smoke 3
back to back, like
now you out.
Figure out what weed fits you, okay? Because weed is 1,000 flavors out here.
Bro, if you're smoking weed with grabber and you smoke 3,
you got a problem.
And
I'm gonna call your job so they can give you a random drug test. Leave me if you.
Why would you do that?
Leave me if you want to. Word, Diane, you gonna go with Jerome. Oh, you think this is over? Hello, Human Services? Yes. Diane smokes weed. Religiously. Okay? Religiously. I'm snitching.
Nah, I don't mind.
Cigarettes are so unattractive. Miss Norris, I agree with you.
I don't mind.
Now in this generation, it's not about love, it's about beneficial. King, I agree with you.
Amen.
But not for nothing. You're not gonna put yourself in a situation that's unbeneficial though. Everything has to serve you some type of purpose. So I get it. I get what you're saying, but I feel like you're not going to get in every relationship and
niggas love with looks, women love financially.
Right. And what women and what women do with their body, I think I posted this also on social media. Take a look at my social media, guys. I think I posted this. What women do with their body, men do with their hearts. It's kind of the same thing. Like, can I trust you after I give you this part of me that you're gonna remain solid? Come on, man. I don't know if that was Bishop TD Jakes or whoever that was on my timeline, but he was talking his shit, and I had to repost. I felt like it was dope.
I like that.
It felt like it was really, really dope.
I like that.
Cigarettes are so attractive, not loud till you quiet. I'm saying, like the over smoking of the weed. Like at some point, you gotta tell yourself, I'm doing too much. Like if you gotta call the weed man and you $5-10 short, at some point, that's God probably telling you, my man, calmate un poco, calm down a little bit. You know, like it's tough. Cigarettes definitely not sexy. The shit stink. Right, and that should stay on your breath no matter how. You can brush your teeth and throw Listerine, and your shit's still gonna smell.
Sure to hit you with the kiss.
Nah, walk off, man. I'm gonna have a breath mint ready in my pocket. Bow, pop one of these, baby, and give it about 10 seconds. Then we gonna try it again. Wow, you petty. Sometimes you have to be. Sometimes you have to be. Weed gets them mellow. That's fine. If you dealing in a very stressful environment and you know you smoke a little bud to take the shit off and all that, but if you smoking 3 of them bitches back to back with the grobs.
With the grobs. I don't even smoke weed.
Bro. At what point do you say, you know what, maybe it's a little too much? Because that's like drinking. I've been going back and forth with this asshole forever. He doesn't think that he not that you're responsible. I can tell you that. You're a responsible drinker.
Absolutely.
But I'll be telling you, take a couple days off.
Why?
Okay? Steph Curry doesn't play basketball every single day. Okay?
Yes, he does.
You know, he takes 2 days off, goes to practice maybe, and then he's ready for the game.
He plays every day.
Right. No, it's not every day he plays basketball.
Bro,
okay?
Listen.
But I feel like you don't drink heavy, but you definitely take a sip daily.
That's a fact.
You don't need to, okay?
Why not?
And the fact that you can go to a gym and then knock down the Corona after, it's
because it cools down the body.
Yo, bro, that shit is crazy to me. I'm like, this nigga just lifted 400 plus pounds, and now he knocking back a 6-pack like it never happened.
Bro, because at the end of the day, I drink Coors Light because it's watered down. And at the end of the day, it's good. It's also good for my muscles.
We sitting here drinking Corona.
That's because right now we vibing. We in the vibes. But it's better that than me drinking a fucking whole bottle of Casamigos.
Shit, I'm surprised you even still got some of this left.
And how long that shit been sitting there?
I don't count. I don't write down the dates that bottles show up on your goddamn dresser. But it has been here a while. I give you that.
Bro, like I take a sip every day. I'm not gonna lie. Ain't nobody gonna stop me. It's in my blood. It's in my nature. I was born like this.
I was born like this. LOL. Drinking that beer like it's water. I mean, when you thirsty, a cold beer is definitely the way to go. A cold beer is lit.
You ever had a Coors Light? When it's hot outside?
The Coors Light that the mountain turns blue when the shit is out.
But you gotta get the one with the top on it.
This nigga
knows. Brother.
This nigga knows the different type of beer bottle.
Absolutely. I don't care.
The one with the top on it.
It's the spot, you hear me? And you can save it again. Boop.
Boop.
Chillin'.
This is my co-host, people.
Chillin'.
Love him like my brother. No, I don't like beer. It depends.
Good. You know that's good. That's great. Because a woman like you I can live with. Just know that them shits better be in the fridge.
First of all, I do a little beer. I like a little beer. But let me tell you something, okay? When it comes to the Smirnoff, okay?
Okay.
The
they
40
gotta be in the fridge.
when it comes to that, I do indulge.
Like, I'll appreciate a woman.
I would drink one of those.
Listen,
I'll
slaughter everything.
Every day.
Bro, I put this on everything. If I find a woman that I'm on my way to your crib, and you grab 2 and put them in the freezer, so by the time I get there, Yo, listen.
It's the little things.
I'm telling you. I'm about to take out a life insurance and I'm about to put you on it.
You mix the Smirnoff with the chata.
With the meal?
Yeah, with the food.
Is lit.
With extra chata on the side.
Just the head nods.
Jesus.
Listen,
good vibes, you hear me? Good fucking vibes.
You said the Smirnoff with the shut up.
I feel like that's a vibe. I don't care what nobody
Super vibe, you heard?
Super vibe. So we've hit the hour mark.
Already?
Yeah, it's been that fast. Unfortunately, some of us have to leave work. Brother, I have to be at work in 6 minutes, and I'm already 30 minutes late. So, people, we haven't made it yet to superstardom. Some of us still are at the bottom struggling. I still work my 2 jobs.
Me too.
This man also works his 2 jobs. I also do comedy on the side.
Me too.
We also going to start doing...
I don't do no comedy.
We also going to start doing skits. So
I just like the gym.
If you guys enjoyed this man dancing and all of that, we are definitely going to... You ain't got to be a dancer, but I need you to make us some money on the corner whining, okay? Because we're going to be at these events, and we're going to be talking about these events as we're in them. So if your party trash, I would let you know what you did wrong, and I need you to do the same for me.
Oh, we gonna got it? We gonna be doing it?
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
I wanna.
Every time we go to the event and shit, we gonna record right there.
That's a big fact, and I feel like it's dope. I don't feel like there's enough people that review party. There's nobody that really goes to party, review them, and say, you know, I give this party an 8 out of 10. This was wrong. I ain't gonna lie, we be coming up with some dope fire shit. That's what
what's the saddest part about being a Darien?
What?
I'm part. I was born within a culture, right? Mm-hmm. That is so freaking amazing because we was blessed to speak multiple languages. And like, not only speak multiple languages, also understand a very high variety of different cultures. But we're comfortable and we can be together without no issues and everybody else's. But when we get together, it's a whole bunch of bullshit.
Talk your shit, Ken.
A whole bunch of bullshit.
Talk your shit.
That shit is trash. There should be no reason to me, Haitians, Africans, because at the end of the day, everybody know me, my background. Haitians, Africans, Dominicans, Jamaicans could have Trinis, no matter where you go, could have an event for them and who they are. And they come out. And they go in. And everybody leaves safe. But as you being of an individual which is we, multicultural, speak multiple languages, and basically can fit within everything, you can't appreciate being together and understanding each other. It's a whole bunch of bullshit.
Absolutely.
So I'm definitely judging your party.
And if you feel that you gotta bring a gun to a party, maybe you shouldn't be at that party. Because the fact that you gotta bring a weapon to protect yourself because somebody might be on your heels, or as the kids like to say, on your taco, you should maybe stay home. And I'm letting people know now, August 19th is going to be a extremely, extremely dope vibe. I need everyone to pull up because we are going to have fun that night.
I'm gonna let y'all know now. To whatever niggas is there. I don't do security. But the team I got, try me.
It's kind of scary. I don't know.
Everybody's going home safe.
That's a big fact.
And I'm talking about, I don't care if you walk 2 blocks down. Try me.
That's a fact, bro. I wholeheartedly agree with you. You got to have the cooked meal and the cold beer ready, come chat out.
Bro.
I'm telling you.
By the time I get there, my bed better be there.
And cold in the freezer.
You heard me?
With
my name on it.
We gave a valid description of how you like it. Jackie, good night, lady. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for participating. Definitely appreciate it. So, yes, August 19th, we're going to have a very, very dope event. I need everybody to come out. I am going to be promoting like it's nobody's business because I want to have fun with you guys. What else? Anything else you want to say, sir? Any last words?
Just make sure you put 2 of those beers in the fridge for him and watch how he reacts to you when he knows that you sat there and you took time out of you just laying there. And after you sat there and you cleaned yourself and washed your cooch, to just put 2 beers or the liquor in the fridge for him and his reaction or how he truly appreciates the time that you took to do that. The same way you cooked the meal is the same way he's going to sit there and appreciate that cold beer. I'm not sponsoring nobody at this current moment, Coors Light, but I'm just letting you know that
Coors Light. I would like the Smirnoff, okay? Hit me off with the Smirnoff. I don't know the flavors individually, but I know strawberry daiquiri is one of them.
That's the main one you like.
Yes, I do. And then there's the blue one. There's a yellow one. There's a white one. As a matter of fact, there's a summer special pack that they even sell too in the boxes. It's like 40 of them things.
Surprising.
Absolutely.
Surprising.
So, guys, thank you guys for joining us. Everybody who commented, please share the video. I would like you guys to subscribe to the YouTube. And as I said before, help us get from the basement to the penthouse. Okay? I promise we'll bring you up with us. I'd like to really, really thank everybody who was here to share conversation and give us some feedback, which was really, really dope. But August 19th, my people, flyer will drop on Monday. Y'all have a really, really safe weekend. There's a lot of craziness going on. Hearts out to the families in Texas that was involved in that crazy shooting.
I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely bad. Hearts out to the families. Thoughts and prayers out to you guys. And we out of here, guys. God bless y'all. Once again, God bless y'all. And to whom much is given, much is tested. Appreciate you guys for tuning into To The Left
Where you get that
podcast.
Huh? Where you get that from?
I think it might be in the Bible. I don't know where exactly.